The basketball addicts are back at it, going west, 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 y'all. And there was not a lot of that right there from James Harden as the Rockets fall in Game 1. The Golden State Warriors 119 to 106. Question of the day, is Mike D'Antoni's greatest offensive player in the game right now, is he dribbling them out of the chance at the finals? Is he ruining this for them?
The ball sticks a lot more in this Houston offense than it did with the 7 seconds or less Nash offense, which was fun to watch. And I don't think you're not going to beat Golden State playing one-on-one basketball. I think the ball has to move, people have to get involved.
You think James can play without massaging the ball so much, or you think this is the end of the ship?
They're going to win one game.
One game?
Maybe.
Okay, all right, we'll get to who you got how many later.
Houston in 7.
Relax, everybody.
Sorry, brother.
Okay, Houston in 7. You obviously think there's some kind of silver lining around what you saw in Game 1.
I do. I know what we saw in Game 1. It looked rough. It looked like James Harden was holding the ball and doing all this crazy. But this is what Houston's been doing the whole year. It's been the James Harden show, and everyone. Granted, I understand. Listen, I understand there's more alley-oops and a little bit more passing. I agree, but this is Houston's offense, and it's like for everyone to be acting like they need to do something completely different now. All of a sudden, I disagree. I think everyone knew it was going to live and die on James Harden having crazy games against Golden State, and the supporting cast showing up.
I agree the style's similar, but when you have 16 possessions where you're taking a shot with less than 5 seconds on the shot clock, that can't be what you designed.
It's
an issue. See them do that all
year. An issue, but Ariza, there's little pieces that have shown up throughout the season that need to show up in order for them to have a chance against Golden State.
Ariza's foul trouble.
Ariza, huge issue.
What
did I say last week?
What did you say last week?
I said Dubs in 5, right? That's what I said. And nothing changes my mind. If anything, it could be 4. Look, everything you said is right. Yeah. This is what the Houston Rockets are. It's worked brilliantly for them. But the fact of the matter is, they're now playing a team who's better than them.
Okay.
Durant and Curry are better than Paul and Harden. And you know what? Quite frankly, Golden State defensively isn't that bad either. They force them into those tough shots.
Paul and Harden. I can't recall at a point this year where Paul and Harden went nuts in the same game and had huge games together. Can they play together, guys?
You have 2 ball-dominant guys. And the beautiful thing about Golden State is that Klay doesn't need the ball.
Nope. Well, he needs it just to shoot.
Needs it to shoot. You put Durant in the pinch post. Yep. He doesn't need to dribble that much if Curry's kind of doing his thing. Is that there's not enough basketball to go around there.
I think more Capella. To me, I think you got to go inside a little bit more.
He has no post moves.
I know, but you got to give them like the little alley-oops. You know what I mean? Like that's their game. Their game is to get them a little.
But when you're massaging the ball, the defense.
I think Gordon. If you get Gordon to hit a couple shots, all of a sudden it's going to open this thing up for these guys, and it's going to give them a chance. Like I just feel like I don't know. I feel like everyone's watching James Harden and expecting him to score 50, and he's going to do what he needs to do. You know what I mean? But they need to show up. He needs help.
Speaking of someone everyone's watching, Draymond Green is crazy. I just want to put that out there. But who's he more likely to throw off with his antics? Is he more likely to throw off the Houston Rockets? Or, like you saw in the finals against Cleveland, is he more likely to throw off his own Golden State Warriors?
I think it's a fine act. It's like salt, a little too much Draymond, and it's gonna ruin the meal. You know what I mean? I think
that's a good one.
Really though, that's how I feel about Draymond. I think as long as he bothers Houston just a little bit, you know what I mean, gets on their nerves a little bit, it's okay. But if it's too much, then it starts to affect Golden State, I think.
Are we all pro Draymond here?
I'm not.
I think he knows what he's doing. I remember when Artest, our Meta World Peace, our Panda's friend, right? When he was on the Lakers against the Celtics, the first play of the game, he went after Pierce. These guys, he knows it's calculated.
All right, so
it's healthy.
Dude, I totally agree. When he threw that elbow at Harden in the first 2 minutes, I almost stood a standing ovation on my couch in my home, okay? That was a brilliant move by him. It set the tone for the game. It set the tone for the series. I think everything he does helps his team. They know it, and they love him.
What a goon. So you got them you got Rockets, you got Warriors in 5. Yeah, Warriors in 5.
I think
Kevin Love threw an elbow at DeMar DeRozan.
PJ Tucker needs to throw it. I think PJ Tucker needs to throw it.
Draymond was doing absolutely nothing there. Anyways, you got Warriors in 5. You got Rockets.
Houston in 7. I really think Houston's coming back in this thing.
All right, so that's it, I guess.
What do you got?
Me?
Yeah.
I always vote with my heart.
He had Rockets in 7 last
year. Yeah, I'm going with my heart right now.
I always go with my heart because that's what it's about. So I'm going with Rockets in 7.
It's not about that at all.
It's not at all.
Okay. Time now for us to switch gears and talk about the Cleveland Cavaliers and the Boston Celtics. Did what you saw in Game 2, Ryan, change your expectations for this series?
I thought the Celtics should have been favored going into the series. Yeah.
What?
Show me the video. Where's the tweets?
What?
I want to know about this.
I don't think
So you had the Celtics running away with this?
LeBron squeaked by the Pacers.
Yep. They dominated the Raptors.
He played some of the best basketball he's ever played in those 4 games against the Raptors.
Yep.
And I think that the Celtics are a phenomenal team. And then they showed it last night where every quarter a new guy's stepping up. Like when you're relying on Kyle Korver as your second best offensive threat, and no disrespect, he's an amazing shooter. He's an amazing player. But Cleveland doesn't have that much firepower other than LeBron.
Agreed. But I want your best friend's phone number because I need to confirm that you had the Celtics going into the series.
Super
I don't
surprised.
believe you. You need more people.
Yeah, straight up.
JD, where
straight
you
up.
at?
Super surprised. The first game, I'll give that to Boston. I thought Boston was going to come out gunning. Game 2, I didn't think that they were going to come out and overturn LeBron, especially after that first half, his first quarter. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
he scored 21.
He threw a heavy punch.
He comes out, scores 21,
game.
and that's usually in Toronto. If he came and did something like that, everyone's going to have the stun face. But
back down.
Amazing to watch
the Raptors aren't a
Boston
great
with the
team.
resilience. They stood up to him. You know what I mean? And Marcus Smart is not scared. Moore's not scared. And watching Boston and Brown. No, they're not afraid of
The
LeBron.
only reason they're not scared, though, is because the rest of his team is not very good.
I know, but Toronto had the scared faces when LeBron did this. When LeBron had a moment like this, Toronto had the scared faces. So for me to watch the Indianas and the Bostons play against LeBron and not be scared is dope.
Totally agree. I will say going into the series, I thought Cleveland was the favorite. I thought Cleveland would win. But my mind changed in the first quarter of Game 1. That's when I realized, oh my goodness, the Celtics really are this great team, and they are going to beat Cleveland in this series.
So looking at the makeup of this Celtics team, they're doing amazing. They're about to go to the NBA Finals without their 2 best players, in my opinion.
Ridiculous.
And they're coming back next year, fully loaded, healthy. Did the Celtics just seal LeBron's departure from Cleveland, Dan?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
If the only way LeBron I could ever imagine him staying, and even then, was to get to the finals. I think LeBron is 100% gone. I've said it since last year. I think he's going to LA, but this seals it. The Cavs' time is over.
So you're going on record right now saying that Boston's winning this series? I just want to be clear about this. Because right now they're down 2-0.
Yeah.
Right now they're down 2-0, but no, I don't think this is over.
You think Cleveland's going to win this series?
If you're at home, take your hand and feel the back of your leg. That calf right there, they're taking this in 7.
That is the worst. That is the worst thing you've ever.
How do you
saw what was good?
How do you have the Cavs and Rockets right
That's
now?
pathetic.
How are you saying this?
Listen, this is LeBron James. This is LeBron James. At the end of the day, generational player. And with generational players,
to teams that are better than him,
being down 2-0 does not mean that he's down and out.
True. That is true.
Okay, cool.
You are right about that.
So to answer my question, you do not think that they have sealed his departure
in 7.
from? Okay, Ryan, is LeBron out? Is his piece? Time to go.
The strain he's putting on his body to get them this far, it's insane. Like, you know, it's not humanly possible that he could do this in another series unless they get him another superstar. I think he has to go.
2 superstars.
Yeah, he has to go, and he has to go to LA and
Billy.
Is he going to LA? Is it signed and sealed? You think he's going to LA?
He's gonna
Signed, sealed,
Billy.
delivered.
Yeah. Billy. All right, that's it for Block 2 of the Hangout. Still more to come. Lots to talk about, but we got to big up our boy Ryan Sadu over here and his brand new documentary, True North, airing on the NFB platform and TSN. We're working on bringing it to NBA TV, so don't worry. We'll be back with more Hangouts!